And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Here's Elo. Oh, that's blocked. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now, here's Price. Pass to Nance. LeBron outside. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Nance.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Randall. And here is Caruso. Embiid sets the pick for Caruso. Randall from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Doherty, and the wide-open shot from Price. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. It's a 3-point game. Over in the corner, Caruso. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Pass to Nance. Now here's James. Here is Price. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Rebounded by Brand. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Embiid inside, covered by Nance. Embiid with a screen on Price. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
And so Price will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Ron Harper, he's checked in for Elo. LeBron outside. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And another miss by Cleveland. Albuquerque leading by 8. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's LeBron to the left side wing. Doherty with the screen on Caruso. Harper. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pass to Morant. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Cleveland trails by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
James against Brand. LeBron passes to Price. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. Rebound by Albuquerque.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Morant. Here's Brand. Got a piece of it. On the wing, James. He's defended by Randall. Doherty the pass to James. Price at the elbow. Shoots over Caruso. Rebound by Albuquerque. Brand's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant kicks to Randall. Embiid wide open. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Harper the pass to Nance. The kick out to Harper. Now Price. Defended by Caruso. Price looking it over. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Albuquerque out in front. They're up by 10. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well. Conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Harper. Then it's Kerr. And it's Doherty in its center. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Harper. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Floats it up for Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Morant against Kerr. At the elbow, Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Elo's checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Harper dishes to Doherty. Over Jokic. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Albuquerque leading by 10. On the wing, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Outside Harper. To the inside. Doherty with the bucket.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. LeBron, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Doncic outside. From deep. Albuquerque again can't hit it. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Wagner kicks to Horford. And here's Doncic from the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Kerr outside. Misses from close range. Albuquerque leading by 8. And here's Doncic from the arc. The three ball from Doncic.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure. You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. A different look now for Cleveland. Rollins checked in for Doherty. And it's Price in for Kerr. Outside, James. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes. Hey, yo, right here.
It's Price on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. And that one's good. Price.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Doncic. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Williams. Cleveland trails by 11. Elo the pass to Rollins. The layup off target. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Horford. Doncic against Price. Wagner with it. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. A nice shot by LeBron.
I think LeBron is best shooting the ball off the dribble. And his accuracy, spot on.
Green kicks to Doncic. From downtown, good on the triple. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Albuquerque.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's LeBron. He has 7. Pass to Price. Takes it from 10. Count the basket. Price has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Doncic kicks to Green. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Doncic looking it over. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. Outside, Green. Here's Jokic. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And so it's Albuquerque holding on to an 8-point lead. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so in the game for Albuquerque. Handle out there with Brand. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Wagner. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Randall outside. Doncic outside. Embiid with a screen on LeBron. No one near Randall as he lets it go.
His first team foul.
Cavaliers on D, trailing here by 8. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Ron Williams is checked in for Brad Daugherty. Morant, he's checked in for Albuquerque. Cleveland trails by 8. Price outside. On the wing, Elam. Back to Price. Williams sets a screen for Price. Off target with his 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
There's Wagner with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wagner's got 5.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
On the wing, James. He's defended by Randall. Inside, Embiid with the steal. It's Morant with the drive.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. A fader. Randall with some nice D.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
No one covering. 7 points in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
James, the pass to Nance. Williams dishes to Nance. It's Price on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Albuquerque with the possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Randall, pass to Embiid. Deep 2 from Wagner. It's good from the top of the key. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do.
For the Cavaliers, Dudley's checked in, and it's Harper in for Craig Elo. Albuquerque making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Embiid. Draymond Green comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Alex Caruso in for Franz Wagner. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Albuquerque.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Daugherty's checked in. Albuquerque leading by 15. A moment for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. It's amazing. He's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Caruso finds Morant. Back to Caruso. three-pointers off the mark. And here's Cleveland. Price outside. On the wing, James. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Draymond Green, so smart as a player. He'll exploit those gaps in the defense.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Albuquerque?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Cleveland trails by 18. Doherty, the screen. Price outside. The 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Price has got 7 points.
And with Price, you know, you not only get the range, you get the consistency. One of the league's most accurate shooters.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Williams. Out to Price. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's Green. Pass to Morant. Now Caruso. Brand sets a screen for Caruso. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And Albuquerque leads by 19.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And so it's Albuquerque with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Harper's out there with Kerr. Then there's Elo. Then it's James. And it's Dudley in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Brand sets a screen for Morant. Clock at 4. Here's Brand out to Morant. And the 3-ball is good. Morant's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Albuquerque. Morant's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Elo outside. The 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Brand's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Here's Jokic. Outside, Green. Back to Jokic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Williams has checked in. Albuquerque making some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Brand. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Morant. Kerr the pass to LeBron. To the middle. Here's Williams. Good defense by Jokic. Williams has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Horford. They kick it out to Green. Doncic outside. Jokic with the screen on Kerr. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Cleveland with it. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Caruso against Harper. LeBron James on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades back. Bank shot. No good. Caruso against Harper. Out to Doncic. Off target from outside.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Outside Harper. Pass to LeBron. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Here's Elo. Green for 2 points.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Elo outside. LeBron with a screen on Green. Elo against Green. LeBron outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. McKeskey's checked in for Williams, and it's Williams in for Craig Elo. Embiid, he's checked in for Albuquerque. Wagner comes in for Green. The three for Doncic. Drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Caruso against Harper. The 17-footer. His shot's good from McKeskey.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Horford kicks to Doncic. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by LeBron and stolen by Horford. Doncic outside. Sinks the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Timeout called Cleveland. They trail by 26. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Albuquerque making some changes. Randall comes in for Al Horford. And Smith's subbed in for Alex Caruso. Price outside. Jordy with the screen on Doncic. And here's Price for three. That one doesn't go.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Randall a screen on Price. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game, and the shot is good.
This is exactly what the team counts on Price for. Finding and taking shots that he knows he can knock down.
Here's Smith, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Here's Price. 16 seconds left in the game. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This crowd was